JBNN keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones. Before we get into the news, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and to share the news with someone today. Now on to the news. Gun seized in Trenchtown, man arrested. A Taurus pistol with a magazine containing 10 9mm rounds of ammunition and a substance resembling crack cocaine was seized in an operation at Upper First Street, Trenchtown, Kingston on Saturday. A man was arrested in connection to the find. However, his identity has been withheld pending further investigations. Reports from the Denham Town Police are that at about 9:15 a.m., lawmen acting on information conducted a targeted raid at a premises where a bedroom was searched in the occupant's presence. During the search of the bedroom, a bag containing the weapon and a white hard substance resembling crack cocaine was found. Craig Mill Bridge in Portland collapses under weight of truck laden with stones. 3 people narrowly escaped serious injury on Saturday evening after the Craig Mill Bridge in Portland collapsed while they were attempting to cross, causing the truck in which they had been traveling to fall into the river below. The truck had reportedly been carrying stones. The bridge, located along the Buff Bay to Whitehall stretch, had been closed in 2019. Stephen Shaw, Communication and Customer Service Manager at the National Works Agency, said the procurement process is underway for the construction of a replacement bridge.
So there's a ford that we have been maintaining since that time that allows persons to cross the river to get into the communities beyond where the bridge is. There are 2 bridges in the area. We replaced one some years ago, and the intention is to replace the other one. We have been going through the procurement process and seeking to get the necessary funds to have the works effected. But of course, persons, despite our best efforts at blocking off the old bridge, persons have gone there time and time again to remove the impediments, and we have seen what has transpired.
Residents of Craig Mill also admitted that signs were erected by the NAA cautioning against using the bridge.
Right now, we don't have a bridge. A truck went on it last night and broke it down finally. So we are trapped in. Now the rain is falling and we don't have no way in, no way out. 3 persons was in the truck. They had to rush them to the hospital.
I'm glad that no life was lost and nobody get hurt seriously maybe. But at the same time, I'm still glad that the bridge teared down. Because it was like a trap. Because people disregard the sign and not drive across here. So they have stuff there before, whether you like the sign or not, you couldn't cross because the stuff was there to stop you from taking your chance.
Now that the bridge break down, nobody no come and put nothing. They say it's out of use completely. So we need somebody to come put something there. Like if somebody are coming at the night, they're not going to know say the bridge break down. Because the bypass, rain or fall, what if the water come over and them normally just drive on the bridge? So we need somebody to come put something there that we can know say the bridge not in use anymore.
Now anywhere the money come from, it have to go fix. Now we can hear it. We have to go, if this is emergency, so if you have money to do something else, you have to go use it. Yes or no, because this is very essential and important, because right now the rain will fall, and if it come hard with whole heap of debris coming down, we can't pass none at all. Nobody knows.
Bus driver fatally stabbed in Spanish Town. A bus driver died on Saturday after being stabbed in his neck in Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Killed in the attack was 34-year-old Nicholas Leach, otherwise called Flex, of Eltham Park in Spanish Town. Reports are that at about 10:50 a.m., Leach was traveling on a Toyota Costa bus, which was being driven by a colleague. Upon reaching in the vicinity of a popular store along Young Street, 2 men boarded the bus. The men immediately attacked Leach, during which he was stabbed in the right side of his neck with a sharp object. His attackers escaped. A motorist assisted the injured man to the Spanish Town Hospital, where he succumbed. No motive has been established in Leach's death. The Spanish Town Criminal Investigation Branch is probing the matter. Jamaican Canadian man killed in St. Andrew. A Jamaican Canadian citizen was killed in St. Andrew on Friday night. Relatives say 36-year-old Michael Thompson arrived in Jamaica on December 25 to attend a party. Thompson, who was born in Jamaica, was shot and killed while at an Airbnb in St. Andrew. His relatives say they plan to contact the Canadian Embassy to enlist its assistance in probing the murder. Clarendon man charged with brother's murder, 40-year-old Lenroy Goulburn, a mason of Lodge Green District, Frankfield in Clarendon, has been charged with murder following the stabbing death of his brother on December 14. That is 33-year-old Errol Goulburn, a chef of Steertown, St. Anne. Reports are that at about 2:30 a.m., Lenroy and Errol were having a physical altercation. The dispute allegedly started after Errol accused Lenroy of removing his motorcycle chain. Lenroy fled and later returned and stabbed Errol multiple times before escaping in the area. The police were called to the scene and Errol was assisted to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. On December 26, lawmen conducted a targeted raid at a premises in Green Bay, St. Anne, where Lenroy Goulburn was seen and arrested and later charged after a question and answer session. A court date for him is being finalized. Businessman charged for hitting woman during argument. An Old Darby St. Catherine businessman has been charged for punching a woman in her face during an argument at her home on Saturday. He is 30-year-old Kevon Bailey, who is charged with assault occasioning bodily harm. Reports from the Old Darby police are that, at about 1:30 p.m., Bailey went to the home of a woman in Island Farm, Bushy Park, and an argument developed. During the argument, Bailey punched the woman in her face, resulting in swelling and bruises. A report was made and an investigation was launched. Bailey was subsequently charged. His court date is being arranged. 2 St. Mary men charged with possession of a prohibited weapon and more. 2 St. Mary men have been charged with possession of a prohibited weapon, assault or common law, and wounding with intent, following an incident in Grandstown, St. Mary on November 2. Charged is 19-year-old Henry Kidd, otherwise called Injun, a mechanic of Grandstown, and a 19-year-old Ramondo Robinson, otherwise called Gappy, a construction worker of Albion Mountain, St. Mary. Reports are that at about 9:20 p.m., the complainant was traveling home when he was pounced upon by Kidd, Robinson, and 2 other men who brandished guns and boards. The men attacked the complainant and hit him with the boards, causing swelling and bruises. He ran to escape further injuries and was taken to hospital where he was treated and released. A report was made to the police and based on information received, our targeted raid was conducted in Halfway Tree, St. Andrew, where the 2 suspects were accosted and transported to the St. Mary Police Division, where they were later arrested and charged. Their court date is being finalized. South Trelawny residents celebrate no footbridge over Troy River. From Wilson Run to Cowich Park to Troy, residents of South Trelawny have rolled out the welcome mat in appreciation of the newly constructed footbridge over the Troy River. The original bridge, which collapsed in August 2021, left the community without a vital link for nearly 3 years. Stephen Shaw, communications manager at the National Works Agency, explained that the footbridge is part of a larger $240 million project aimed at constructing a new bridge, with completion expected by June 2025. The footbridge has been a source of joy for residents, farmers, students, and teachers alike. When the bridge collapsed, I lost 30 of my students at Balaclava Primary. Now that the footbridge is here, I intend to reach out to the parents to encourage them to send their children back to Troy Primary. They know the positive impact Troy Primary had on their children, said Karen Frater, principal of Troy Primary School. Jonathan Campbell, bursar at Troy High School, expresses happiness about the new development. I live less than 2 miles from school, without a bridge. It took me 2 hours to get to school. Now I can drive to the bridge, walk to school, or ask a friend to pick me up. This new bridge saves me time and money, Campbell said. Baptist Deacon George Bloomfield also welcomed the new footbridge. We have members across from the bridge. Before this new bridge, it would take me 2 hours to reach Cowich Park to conduct a funeral. Now, I can walk from Troy to Cowich Park, a journey I've been walking since I was a child, Bloomfield shared. Members of both political parties have praised the construction of the footbridge. This shows that the government listens to the people. It will benefit all sectors of the community, said Devon McDaniel of the ruling Jamaica Labour Party. This should have been done a long time ago. It is highly appreciated and will benefit the farmers and students, added Paul Patmore, caretaker for South Trelawny from the People's National Party.
How are you, my dear? You are the lucky lady?
Yes. Nice.
Merry Christmas and a happy new house. Good to see you. Good to see you.
I feel so good getting this house because the condition of the old house, it was very bad. It was leaking, the wall was literally tearing down. So I feel 100% better. Words can't even explain.
Hold on, and we're eager. Ready?
Ready when you're ready, sir.
After 3, 3. Key to your house. Merry Christmas. Oh, this is a lovely house. Nice. I can bet this is your bedroom.
Yes. I am thankful to God and I am thankful for Him and all who that made it possible that I could live in this house.
Good. I can come into your house, Mr.
Yes, please. I'm inviting you all to come into my new house. That give all you people thanks.
Yes.
My name is a bright son. May God bless you and keep you and give you long life. Give thanks to God.
The most satisfying endeavor for me is to hand over these houses. It really shows government at work, talking about transforming people's lives. The greatest transformation is to move someone from hopelessness to a hope.
Yes.
$1 million!
Welcome, my home.
On behalf of me and my family, I want to say thank you to Mr. Andrew Holness and his hard-working team, to the taxpayers of Jamaica, for making my dream of owning a house come true.
Right. It is important that government has a program to intervene in this, to break the cycle of shelter poverty. And that program is a new social housing program. The intention is to build 6,000 units or more to ensure that the persons who are living in the worst of the worst shelter condition can have an opportunity to break the intergenerational cycle of housing poverty. We have intervened now in over 300 families, and this is the result. So we have moved this family from shelter poverty to shelter prosperity.
JBN will keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.